And the men are away now. Open Ironman final. We'll throw it back up to you guys in the booth.
Yeah, thanks, Kurt. And congratulations to
Gemma. And let's see what happens here in the Open Ironman race. What a start. A really clean start there. And from left to right, there's Shelley Beach's Tom Simpson, Wanda's Mitchell Allen, Terrigal's Zach Van Dartel, Newport's Charlie Brooks there in the orange ski up near the front. Manly's Kendrick Louis, Bull Eye's Bo Wheeler, Coogin Headlands Luke Schaffer, Newport's Jackson Borg, North Cronulla's Jake Moses, Newport's Oliver Signorini, Coogin Headlands Angus McPhail, Manly's Jay Finesse, North Cronulla's William Budd, the board race winner, two redheads, Luke Corrigan and your very own brother Daniel Jess, and Wanda's Hayden Allen on the inside.
So this is going to be a fantastic race. I think the two boys from Manly out in front there, you've got Kendrick, that must be Charlie Brooks on the outside, and Jay Finesse. He'll be wanting to go for victory here after getting a third place last year in this Open Ironman. But, I mean, Kendrick Louis is having a great paddle here. He's out in front. We've also got the competitor from Bull Eye, Bo Wheeler. Welcome back to New South Wales. He's definitely going to be hungry for a win here as well. So, but at the moment, we do have Kendrick Louis. The boys don't seem to be pushing themselves too much here. They know it's a long race ahead. Got a swim and a board to go, so they are just cruising here and going through the motions.
They really are. And from left to right here in the front pack, there's Charlie Brooks and Kendrick Louis and Jay Finesse. You got to think, like I was thinking just before this, I thought this is kind of Kendrick's race, like swim in the centre. He's such a great swimmer. He's a really good ski paddler. He's obviously just played this ski out nicely for himself. But he's like, let Big Jay Finesse get away from him here. This is a very interesting race, Jess.
Yeah, it is interesting. I don't know if there's any tactics behind that because his swim lake has been so strong. He really doesn't look like he's giving it all he's got there. He did take out the Australian title last year, so it will be interesting to see how he backs this up. But yeah, it does look like he's just going through the motions there with Jay Finesse turning around first, and that must be Jackson Borg there from Newport in 2, Kendrick Louis in 3, and Bella from Coogin in 4. But it'll be interesting to see how the swim league goes. I think Kendrick is going to try and pull away, but Jay Finesse, this might be your race today.
Man, he's kicking right now, Jay. He's trying to get away. He's a fantastic swimmer, Jay Finesse. Big guy, long body. Can really carry the swim, but you know, Jackson Borg is like the defending New South Wales, well, from last year. He won the gold in the surf race, so there's a lot here. There's a lot going on here. There's Kendrick is just cruising up on Jacko right now.
Yeah, the thing is, has he thought this through? Has he gone, I know Jackson's going to go in this swim. Is it a good idea to sit back in his wash and let him take me around the cans and then give it all I can in the board race? Because Kendrick does have a strong board leg, but at the moment it is Jay Finesse, and Jackson has definitely bridged that gap a little bit. It'll be interesting to see how quickly he does try and come up on the inside there.
Oh man, the pack's there, isn't it? It's those top three there, Jay and Jacko and Kendrick. Then it's back to Charlie Brooks, I think, and Luke Schaffer from Coogin Headland. And there's a lot on the feet there.
It's like Bo Wheeler from Bull Eye as well. He's having a great race.
Isn't he,
just? Someone's going to a wrong can here.
There's been a swim off, hasn't there? That was Jackson Borg. He went to the wrong can for a second. And
I think he might have taken Kendrick Louis with him there on the outside. So that's interesting to see. I think that's given Jay just a little bit more of a lead that he needs. But
oh man,
wow,
there's chaos right there, isn't there? Well,
yeah, you can't be making these mistakes here in this Open Ironman final. They're meant to be the best of the best, and it is something for the young kids to look at, that even the professionals out here do make mistakes. But a little bit of rough and tumble going around this can.
Isn't there, just? Look at this. Well,
oh, the boy from Coogin a bit caught on that first can, but still looks like it's Jay Finesse in one. Jackson Borg now swimming on the outside of him. He might actually pass Jay.
I think he's trying to surge here, Jacko, trying to come down the cans. I mean, traditionally along the back there, it's a bit of a gentler moment. Once you turn that first can, everyone just kind of settles and gets ready for the sprint back in. But Jacko's kind of made a little move up on the outside. Still really neck and neck for these three. You know, it's like a little peloton by itself, those three out in front. Charlie Brooks just tailing in a little bit back from them. He's going to probably try and get on their feet. And there's just a little bit drop back there. Luke Chaffee just dropping back. Maybe he kind of lost his way on that weird redirection.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he got caught up on that first can. And Kendrick's come through the middle here, but still we've got Jay to the left-hand side of that screen, Kendrick in the middle, and Jackson Borg. But here's Charlie Brooks as well. He's having a great race. Young brother of Max Brooks, who unfortunately is injured and not able to race. He's a fantastic competitor as well, and hopefully he's back for the Australian Championships. But it's great to see the younger brother having a go here. But it does look like Kendrick's come through here, so...
He's just playing it, isn't he, Kendrick Louis? Just so experienced in this kind of racing. He knows every single rhythm that there is in an iron race, and he's just kind of planing along here next to Jackson Borg.
Absolutely, he's still in that side wash of Jackson Borg. So, but Jay's putting in a couple of big kicks here, so it's going to be neck and neck coming into this little bit of a wave zone. Hopefully they can pick up a couple of runs, but if not, it's going to be a bit of dolphin diving and just to see who can first get on that board.
They're just playing cat and mouse, really coming in here. They're going and then they're not going, and they're going and they're not going. Charlie Brooks just hanging back behind the top three, trying to rest and collect himself for the board leg. Nobody's going to get that wave. That's just going to pass underneath them. So that's kind of like one of those lovely moments where you go, oh dear, I've got to swim all the way in now.
And there's just nothing for them as well. It's dead flat. A lot of dolphin in. There's Luke Chaffer at the top of the screen. Charlie Brooks coming through here. Who's got the energy and the legs to go through? Jackson Borg up first. Jay Finesse still looking strong.
Well, Jacko's not scared of a run here, and he's probably going to try and really go off the mark here with the board. If he can just like get a break here, then he might have an advantage. But like Jay's right with him. I think Kendrick's a little bit back. Charlie's also a little bit back. Oliver Signorini, Siggers has swum himself right back into this game. Unbelievable swim, of course, as you'd expect, right?
He's a freak. He's got fins for feet, and obviously he's just had a fantastic swim. Interesting to look back at the footage and see where he went in the water. But Jacko Borg taking this out here. The boys, they're still all staying together, and it looks like Kendrick might have the inside alley here. Of course he does. He knows his race, and he knows that it's best to get to the inside of that can, so you're not paddling the distance. Sometimes it can be 5 meters extra that you're paddling here, but the boys look like they're taking it pretty easy, which is quite interesting to see. See Jay sitting back on his feet there. Charlie Brooks still in the mix of things, but still those 3 boys sitting together just playing with us. No one's wanting to make a break, so I think I might come around to that the last turning cannon just to see what happens. But there's Kendrick taking the inside. Jay's just nudging in front of Jacko Borg there.
Wow, anything could happen coming up to these black and whites right now. Yeah, Kendrick has finally decided to go, nah, I'm going here. I'm going out the front. I'm going to tangle everyone up on this buoy. Watch him try to slow the pace here on the buoy as he turns and just block the 2 Newport paddlers from getting any kind of advantage on the turn. Now it's Manly out front, just moving around the tip here, and it's truly, Jess, it's kind of anyone's race right now. Here we go. There's going to be some acceleration off this last swim can.
Yeah, absolutely it is anyone's race, and Charlie Brooks has actually had a very good paddle, and he's coming up right alongside Jacko Borg there, but as you can see, the rating's gone up with the boys, and Kendrick's decided, nope, now it's time to turn things on. Jay's still sitting back on his feet there, but look at it, Kendrick Louis has finally gone, all right, the gold's mine this year. I took Sylvie last year from Dan Collins, who had a fantastic race, but he's hungry for that gold medal.
He is. It's a gnarly race. Look at Jay Finesse is still in there. He's still coming along on the right-hand side. You can't quite see him right now. Jackson Bull is trying to get to Kendrick Louis. It's a tough race, this one. Anyone could get it, I think.
It's anyone's race, and Jacko Borg is still having a great paddle there. Here's a little bit of a lift for the boys. Jacko Borg might have the better side. Jay's just, falling off the top of it. Jacko Borg and Kendrick Louis on this wave here. We can't see at the top of the screen if Jay Finesse has made that, but it's got to be Kendrick Louis, Jacko Borg. Jacko Borg.
He's got the jump. He's gone.
Oh, and what a sprint finish. He looks powerful. It's Jay Finesse in 2. Jacko Borg in 1, Jay Finesse in 2, and Kendrick Louis in 3. And congratulations, Jacko Borg.
Whoa, what a finish. You knew it was going to come down to something gnarly in the shore break there. And Jackson Borg, with that run, just cements himself as New South Wales Open Ironman champion for 2019. Great finishing results for everybody behind him, just cruising in there.
There's Minnie Allen from Wonder. Fantastic race by him as well.
Just laughing, knowing he got cooked.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to see when they cross the line, everyone's still smiling. You know, they've had a bit of fun. Maybe they didn't end up with a medal, but as long as everyone's still out there having a good time. But wow, you've got to take your hat off to Jackson Borg. He did have an incredible swim leg there. We'll try and get a little interview of Kurt there.
Well, brother, yeah, we're just here with Jacko Borg, and mate, got that nice little wave at the end there, and just, I guess, fresh legs, and won at the sprint up the beach, and the world champ, silver medalist now for the first time, Open New South Wales state champ. How's it sound?
Yeah, that sounds great. I came into it knowing that I had a chance and I could do it, but I'm a bit tactical. Usually going down the board, I try to do it myself, but Kendrick's amazing board paddler, so I was like, I need to stay on him, and I got lucky with that wave.
The two Manly boys, really, Kendrick and Jay, set the pace there for a while, and it was just a bit of a cat and mouse, very tactical around the cans in that final board leg, and then you really just tried to charge again, and that wave made the difference.
Yeah, that wave made all the difference. But it's sort of like none of us really knew who wanted the lead. All of us wanted to feed off each other, so there was a lot of mind games in it, I guess, a little bit. Yeah, just really happy that wave came through for me.
Mate, and just lastly, you started the season in Adelaide, that's that runner-up in the world title, and now you're starting to get the pointy end of the season, state champ, and there's only one that remains, the Aussie title. It's a broad beach, anything could happen, but it's a great stepping stone, isn't it, to be the state champ?
Yeah, definitely. Thanks to the Newport guys for pushing me in. I saw Charlie was behind me at one point. I was like, oh, he's a good paddler. He might come up behind me and overtake me there.
Well, you've smashed it. Well done. A beautifully sweet Open Ironman title for the first time. Congrats, Jacko.
Yeah, won't forget it. Thanks.